Hello everyone and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2, where I am joined as always by LadyShelab. Say hello, LadyShelab.
Hello everybody.
Okay, now in the last episode we left Fort Troy. Kind of a momentous occasion, honestly. And off camera we actually took a bit of time to organise our inventories and just put everything where it kind of needed to be. So as a result, you may notice our inventories are looking a little bit emptier than usual.
Beautiful and tidy.
And for example, I think we've both got a crafting bag full of things, and we've got various backpacks with all of the consumables, stuff like that. We've also sorted out our hot bars and that kind of thing. Don't worry, it may look very, very different, but everything is more or less still there that was when you last saw it, though some things have been moved around. Losa is pretty much our pack mule at the moment. Sorry about that, Losa.
Even though she's like the weakest, you know.
I know, yeah. Actually, on that note, let me send Losa over all of the cash as well. That'll probably be useful. But we're about to proceed. We have left the Troy. So what would you like to do at the moment, Sheila?
Shall we go and see if we can find Triss, or do you want to go back in and see if we can, like, find that little boy?
What little boy would that be?
There was a little boy by the boat. Do you remember?
Oh, that was one of the other ways out. Yeah, actually, I do remember. I had, unfortunately, completely forgotten about the poor little blighter. I am a terrible Aavak sometimes. I really am. Naughty me.
You're bad.
I know. Also,
yeah,
I just found more bits of people that I can eat later on for health. Hooray!
Good. But yeah, I was thinking, was he able to escape himself, or was he
I'm not sure, actually. We might want to go back and have a look. And also, I just realized something. You know how I dropped down the water barrel with Beast?
Mm-hmm.
I think there is a better way that we can handle these barrels than we currently are, which is carrying them around and being massively overburdened all the time.
Uh-huh.
Yes, there definitely is. But before we do that, I'm going to equip my pendant. I completely forgot to equip my pendant at the end of the last episode.
The only one that can.
Haha, yes. +1 intelligence, +1 lucky charm, plus 10% poison resistance. I wonder if this will push my resistance above 200. No. Wop wop. That's a shame. Because that would have been pretty cool. However, that +1 intelligence is awesome for my magic. And +1 lucky charm is not bad either, actually, because that should...
What does that do?
Lucky charm increases your likelihood of finding extra treasure whenever loot is stashed.
Ah, so you're looking at opening all the loot stuff.
Well, not strictly, but useful, yeah. Okay, right, so... we could have a look around and see if Triss left this way, but she seemed to wander off on her own, and I imagine she's
just... She seemed fairly happy, isn't she?
Down at the beach playing with shells or something. Right, well, before we do anything then, let's make use of the waypoint system. Bring up your map. I think we can just use a waypoint. Ah, right, do you see the anchor on the mini-map up in the top right?
Anchor on the mini-map, yes.
If we click on that, we should be able to go wherever we want.
Ooh.
And I am thinking, personally, that we should go for the dungeons for now. Let's just jump back there for a second.
Then if we just go up the stairs, we'd be right by that little boy.
Yes, and also... Well, I'm going to jump over there. There we go. Oh, wow, that's instant. I was expecting it to have a loading screen.
Yeah, I was expecting a loading screen.
Oh, there's a vase over here. I haven't looked at it. There we go. However... What we can do, fairly certain this will work, let's just leave our barrels here. If we want to craft them, we can just jump back to this place. And then, can I get Beast to drop that one as well? Womp. And that way, we aren't carrying around this massive burden all the time. Because the only one that's super useful is because we don't want to use them as weapons.
No.
The only reason I was carrying mine around was to craft with. But, for example, in terms of poisoning stuff, you've got Zyke's Talon. Super useful. We can just poison things like potions and stuff with that. And if I want to craft anything, we can just jump back here. We can maybe use this as a little place where we can just stockpile all of our stuff.
So we've made a base in the dungeons.
I think it's a brilliant place for a base. Are you going to drop your water barrel?
Oh, I'd forgotten I had one. There we go.
And then with that, yeah, let's head up. We might actually find that the wrong way. We might actually find that boy takes us to somewhere different.
Could be interesting to see.
No doubt we will be coming back here at some point, if for no other reason than to put an end to all of the terrible experiments that the Magisters are doing on the Source gifted.
Especially on the dogs as well.
I know. No greater crime than being mean to doggos.
Exactly. They're such innocent little doggos.
Right, okay, let's head down here. Now, I'm not sure if... ooh, an oil barrel as well. Several oil barrels, in fact. You know what? I'm going to pick up one of these. I'll be right back. I'll just jump back and drop this off.
Take it to the crafting area.
Yeah.
I'll wait for you.
To our little crafting area. Let me know if the boy is there.
Let's have a look.
Well, that's going to be so useful. Oh, wrong way. Keep going the wrong way.
I'm not actually seeing him.
He may have left. He may have left once we left Fort Joy.
Maybe.
Well, if he's not there, then we're just going to have to go back out through Niles' passageway. Because if he's gone, then that's fine. I feel bad for forgetting him, but also now that I remembered him, I feel bad for just letting him wait there forever.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he might have said that he couldn't wait long or something.
Yeah, it might have just been that he left the moment we weren't around anymore, which is completely fair. Okay, well...
Because I don't think he was trapped or anything. I think he could leave when he wanted.
Yeah, more or less. Okay, well, we'll head back out then and meet you just outside Fort Joy. Okay, we are back and significantly lighter than we were before. I am fairly happy with this. Right, which way should we go? We can go up this way, but the other way seems to go to the beach. This one seems to go through the forest.
Why don't we go to the beach and see if Triss is...
Hang on, there's a Hollow Marshes bridge up there, but it looks like... Oh, this looks like a waypoint.
Oh, okay,
let's head over there, yeah. Yeah, I think that would probably be quite wise. There's also tree trunks and things around. We can have a look. Ooh, 115 gold.
That's alright. I think you used your luck then.
Yeah, I heard a weird chime. Ooh,
a little four-leaf clover came up.
Oh, did it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely heard a chime. Let's go up quickly and grab this waypoint before we move any further, because it looks like there's dead Magisters around there. Don't strictly want to get messed up. I'm going to go and talk with this waypoint, I think.
The serenity in the eyes of the granite statue seemed to infuse the air around the shrine.
Okay.
This place feels like a refuge from all harm, a place where fortune favors the fleeing.
This statue has some stuff you need to interact with, I think.
For the first time in what feels like forever, you feel safe. You know this is the statue's gift. You know the feeling will not last, but you are grateful nonetheless.
I think it's probably just a bunch of text that lets you know, that gives you a bit of flavour for the statue. Sorry, I was just moving through it because I assumed you'd be getting your own.
You feel the statue smile. You feel it embrace you. You fall into the most comfortable darkness.
There we go. We've now got the Hollow Marshes Bridge. Fantastic. We could have just left all those barrels here, I suppose. But then we wouldn't have gotten the awesome oil barrel. So, you know, there is that.
I just clicked on it myself to make sure I was picking it up. Because the last thing I need is to not pick it up.
Yep. I'm not going to pick up any of the stuff around the statue. That's been left here for the statue. I'm not going to steal gold from a sanctuary. However, there is a merchant over here, as you said.
Yes, so Losa can sell all of those wares that she's been carrying around for
indeed.
ages.
I'll send her over the money as well. There you go.
Yeah, let's trade.
Okay. Ah, that's cool. He's a skeleton. I approve.
Yes. So, is there a way to offer all wares? There we are. 492's worth of wares. Okay, so we're back from trading with the trader, and Losa has done some pretty good trading, I think, and she has sold all the wares.
Hooray!
Got about 400 gold for it. Yay! And bought lots of really cool stuff. So I'll cover the stuff that I've just put her in now. So I've got her a Mentor's Mantle, which is some chest armor, which gives some lovely resistances, some 18 magic armor and 4 physical for her there. She's got Wizard Mitts, which are 9 magic armor and 2 physical armor. So she's going to have some really high magic armor there. I have also bought some raw hide scale boots, which will probably be going to Beast, I think. They have 2 magic armor and 9 physical armor, but require strength 11. So off they go.
Thank you.
Got some leather shoes, which require finesse 11, so we'll possibly be going to Snow, but we'll see. With 3 physical armor and 3 magic, 5 physical armor. And we've got some sewn scale gloves with strength 11, which are 2 magic armor and 9 physical armor. Again, those will be going to Beast because it's requiring strength.
Oh, this is actually going to be really, really big upgrade for Beast.
Okay, there's also some pigskin gloves, which are 3 magic armor and 5 physical armor, and they are another finesse item, which will probably go to Snow. And then some sewn scale armor, which is 3 magic armor, 17 physical armor, requiring strength 11, which will go again to Beast.
Okay, awesome.
And a shield, I think also for Beast, because it's requiring Constitution 11, which is 20 magic armor, 29 physical.
Oh, that's going to be wonderful. I mean, Beast is more of a dual wielder, but having those is going to be so much better than... Like, although he's got 1 in dual wield, so he does a little bit more damage when he's got dual wielding, I can just switch him to single-handed, because he's got a really nice offhand weapon. I could even poison that weapon if I use the poison barrel. But with that shield as well, his armor is actually... pretty boss. He's now got 64 physical armor and 27 magic armor.
That's nice. I have a ring with 5 magic armor. No one has any rings yet, so who do you think should get that?
Well, let's have a look at who's got the lowest magic armor. 27 on Snow, 35 on Losa, 27 on Beast, and 32 on Bran. So I'd say Snow.
Snow, okay. Snow is getting the ring. Snow is also getting... Oh, hang on, but she's going to get some other stuff. Which I haven't equipped her yet. Okay, so there's still a robe with 8 magic armor and 2 physical armor. I don't know if that would be an upgrade for anybody. I don't think it would be.
Let's have a look. I mean, Bran is... Beast is mostly physical right now. I mean, it would be a slight magic upgrade for Bran, but it would be a physical downgrade. Plus, he's getting Geomancer off that. Also, all of the stuff that the Beast just finished using, he's now got a couple of items to pass on if anyone is interested in them. If you open your inventory and have a quick look in, you'll see that I've got snakeskin armor, which is pretty potent. 6 magic armor and 9 physical armor. Plus 1 Hydrosophist. Isn't Losa Hydrosophist?
She is, I think, yeah. Yeah.
Because I'd be happy to pass that on.
And then I could maybe pass on the Mentor's Mantle. Oh, that probably requires Intelligence 11. Do you have Intelligence 11?
Yeah, on both my characters, yeah.
I think Snow might as well. Take that off for a sec. So, for Bran, would something with 18 magic and 4 physical armor be of use? As a chest piece.
As a chest piece? It would, because... well, his magic armor is actually already quite high. Actually, I'm going to say that no, that wouldn't be as useful for him, specifically.
Yeah, I'll give it to Snow then.
Yeah, I definitely have Snow have that one.
So now she's got 45 magic armor, 24 physical, so that's quite nice.
I've got Mage Shoes, 4 magic armor, 1 physical, and Scale Gloves, 1 magic armor, 4 physical. If anyone would like these, they're basically 10 stat requirement on them. It's not, you know, particularly, super useful, but...
Yeah. So what was I giving to... I was giving snake skin armor to Losa. Proper gloves. I think that's it for everyone now. We did have some leftover stuff, unfortunately.
No, that's fine. I think that's actually pretty solid for us, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, well, actually, what I'm likely going to do, since I've just picked up a couple of skills because I'm equipping shields, I'm just going to add those onto my skill bars. There we go. Because you can just unequip a shield if you really want to. If it's going to be useful for you to have that on you. Honestly, I think it's fine walking around with the shields for now. If we come into a situation where we just want to have all of the dagger, or for example, with Bran wanting to be able to explode things instead of just poison them, yeah, it makes sense. Because it costs the same amount of attack for him to attack with both wands. But, for example, like, if his physical and magic armor dropped a lot, I could have him equip the shield at that point and then use the shield's ability to upgrade his armor to prevent him from going down on the next turn or something similar.
Yeah, that would be quite useful, actually.
There's lots of options like that, which I quite like.
And what about that shield's up ability? That's
that comes from. That's what I was just saying. You can equip the shield, then use the shield's ability to restore your physical and magical armor, and in fact be a little bit higher than normal because you've now equipped the shield.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure how much of that we're going to have left in, but yeah. So, bottom line, the too long didn't read version is we've just upgraded our gear quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, it took us ages, but it was good.
Yeah, it was. I'm going to pass on a bunch of the not needed gear now to Losa, so she can equip that in the future if desired.
Cool.
All right then. Now, what's going on over here then? Got a few things. Looks like there's some sort of notice board over here.
A bloodstained sign reads, "The Hollow Marshes" in knife-scratched cursive.
Okay, the Hollow Marshes apparently. We've got a couple of directions that we can go in. I think I remember something down towards the shoreline, though. Do you want to go down there, Shelab?
Yeah, we'll pop down the shoreline.
I believe there was an NPC.
Close to where we left this off last time.
Yeah, exactly. Which I'm very, very eager to investigate.
I'm very excited about that.
Because up to now, there's just been the odds and sods, little bits here and there. I mean, there's loads of magisters over there. We probably don't want to tangle with them. But the odds and sods we remember from the early access, but some things are different. Oh, my lord. What's going on over there? You know what? I remember encountering this NPC from the early access, but we didn't have the initial interaction in the opening cutscene to go on. Now we actually know who she is.
Yes.
This is going to be interesting. Also, loads of bodies, actually. Wow. And there's kite shields. Oh my lord. Did we just buy a shield when we didn't need to?
Probably. That's why he stood up there, because he knew what all the loot was down here. He's like, I better stand ahead of that.
Those scallywags, that's all I'm going to say. Massive scallywags.
I wonder who
Magister's severed head. That sounds like a one for you.
Yeah, it does, actually. Alright. Before we do anything, I'm just going to quickly eat this head. You know, just in case there's some info on what's going on.
Floating a few inches above the ground. Your friends are impressed. You bask in their hoots and hollers. Your favorite party trick.
Ah, it was just a memory of a party trick. Very well. Oh, what? I just gained a skill. Oh my lord.
Levitation?
Polymorph skill, which is technically something I got. It requires polymorph 2 though. Spread your wings.
No.
Sprout temporary wings to fly when you move, allowing you to ignore ground surfaces. Incompatible with spider legs. Oh my goodness.
Sounds amazing. That's worth getting polymorph 2, right?
Yeah, that is actually completely worth getting polymorph 2. Oh, there's so many skills that I need to get now. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
there's a rat you got to speak to over there as well. 'Cause you got pets, haven't you?
There's actually quite a lot of things around here. There's a yarrow flower. There's also this dog we can talk to. Let's have a chat with the source hound.
Okay.
Master, wake up! Master, wake
Aww.
up!
Oh, that is actually kind of sad. I'm gonna ask the dog what happened to her, master.
Bones! Attack bones! Then sorcerer! Flash! She ran! Bones gone! Master, sleep! Wake up soon!
Oh,
Undead?
yeah, I'm guessing. I'm gonna gently inform the dog her master isn't going to wake up. Ever.
He might!
I'm very certain if he woke up at this point, it would not be in the kind of form that she would like. I'm going to insist that he won't.
Yeah.
Was dead!
Oh, that's a
Dead.
bad conversation. Tell the dog it's when you go to sleep and you don't wake up, ever.
Ever? Ever?
The dog
I
is
like
blinded
children.
by its muzzle, but it turns its face toward you, waiting for your answer.
I'm going to tell her the truth. Never, ever.
Good for sticking to your guns.
As she considers your statement, her nostrils start to twitch. She lifts her head and takes a long drag of the air around her.
Uh-oh.
Sorcerer! You!
Well. Okay. I'm going to tell her there's no point in attacking me. She has the teeth, but you have the magic, and she's all alone. I don't want to threaten her. But I've got so much more intelligence
So
than I
much
have.
more intelligence
Yeah.
is going to work so much better.
Okay.
You don't want to have to kill her.
Persuasion success.
Hello.
Oh, I feel horrible, but that was the only way I could think of to save her from
Save her
herself.
life. Yeah.
Master, wake up! Never ever, never ever.
This is terrible. I'm gonna reach out and stroke the dog's head. This might be a horrible mistake.
No, go! Please, Master.
Okay, I'm gonna take my leave then. That's kind of sad, but
Oh dear.
these things happen. Okay, let's go and find out what's going over there.
Yeah.
I will also try to speak with Grendel.
Can you feel it, Elf?
Oh, you can talk to me? If you walk too close, you might actually instigate a conversation. Okay. Have you caught up?
Yep. Caught up.
Okay, wow, I've got so many things to say here.
My lord, I beg you, make me whole.
I'm going to say... Oh, we've just got out of Fort Joy. I'm fairly happy with it, but we are surrounded by death. So I'm going to say yes. Close my eyes and feel the breeze on my face. Yes, I feel it. Death on the wind, yet something sweet, too.
You understand then? Ashes and bone litter the island, but where death comes, life rises.
I like this rat's voice.
The sweetest scents flourish in the deepest tombs. Tell me, do you like roses?
Do you? This voice actor's having a whale of a time.
I know. I actually do quite like their fragrant bloom, so yes.
In that case, I think you would appreciate the blackest of roses. Look deep in the earth to the southeast, where the revolting seeds the rapturous.
Okay, that was kind of
That's a
ominous.
riddle and a half.
A dark figure wanders there. She understands these roses, why they take root.
Oh, I like the rolling of the R. Okay.
Very cultured rat.
I know. I am going to thank the rat for the information before I potentially try to ask for more.
Follow the wind, traveler.
Okay, I don't get much of a chance. But it's the polite thing to do, damn it. Okay, well, there's a couple of things over here. Would you like to talk to Wendi-go?
Yes. Let's speak to her now, shall we?
Yep.
My lord, I've loved you. I've obeyed you. What's my sin? How long must I suffer?
Oh, I see. This is interesting.
So she's been punished for something.
Possibly.
She sees you approach and punches her fist in your direction. Her face flushes red. It's her, the one that destroyed the ship to Fort Joy.
Ooh.
You are my sin.
I'll protest. You haven't sinned against her, but she's sinned plenty against you. Or do you want to know who the Lord is?
Your call.
She probably won't tell us.
What's your character going to do? What is your character inclined to ask?
No, I think she's more likely to protest.
Every breath you take is a god's damned sin.
Harsh.
Ouch.
She turns her head to the heavens once more.
I offer this sacrifice to you. Return me to your side. Make me whole.
Oh dear.
Between us again.
Well, that's
Sorry.
unfortunate. No, that's okay. Unfortunate, but interesting all the same.
She doesn't seem to like us much. I don't know how
It's interesting because in the early access, there was actually a lot to talk to her about. She's got 2 fire wands, it looks like. Standing in water would probably be a good idea here.
Yeah. So Losa has the first turn, and she can just make it rain. That might be a good thing with fire wands.
That being said, we can simply move out of the fire, but she stood in water.
So I could electrically discharge.
That's
the
what
water
I'm
if you
thinking,
wanted
yeah.
me to.
Okay, it didn't really do too much there,
No, I was
unfortunately.
hoping it might do something else there, but never mind.
Maybe there's just too much water. I mean, realistically, I didn't properly look back. It could have been a puddle, it could have been a huge area, but the electricity probably just lost
I'll
its charge
encourage
very
everyone
quickly.
as well, because that's always useful.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice attack.
Maybe she doesn't like undead. We weren't undead before.
That is a good point, actually. Very good point, in fact. Okay.
There's something going on with undead with those magisters.
Well, I need to be somewhere that's wet.
Somewhere that is not fire.
There we go. Indeed. And then... yeah, we can probably follow up with this. I don't want to use my poison right there, though. This isn't going to do too much to her, unfortunately, but...
She's got tons of charm, hasn't she?
yeah. She is now stood in fire, which is not terribly bad, but I'm going to have to quaff my poison potion because I've lost a lot of health there. An awful lot of health.
I was say all Snow's armor is gone.
Yep. She used her abilities very well. Fossil strike following a fireball. A lot of damage.
Pretty ouchy. Bit of a surprise attack there as well. Right. Fire incarnate right by her.
Very nice. Oh, there's a pile of dirt there.
Oh, he's only doing magic damage. No.
Yeah. Right. I can cast Rain to get rid of the fire and the Losa, so she doesn't need her to use her turn and get into the water.
That's a really good idea. Yeah.
Now, battering ram. Can I get over there?
You do physical to her. That would be so
I
good.
can't quite get there yet. Let's move up a little bit. The problem is here. It's a little bit awkward for me to get into a position from which I can charge at her. I'll try. And then if I can use battering ram at this point, yes, I can. Good. Okay, let's try and get behind her. There we go. Now the knockdown was blocked, but that's fine. I'm now in a much better position.
Right, so the incarnate just whack her a couple of times again. Doing nothing to her at all.
Though her trying to get away from the attackers was quite nasty for her. Damn. Oh, nice dodge by Losa there.
Yeah, goodness.
Strongly recommend.
Still in steam though.
Yeah, that's actually not terrible, but it could be bad later. But I think she really needs to heal, is the first thing she does.
Okay, so healing potion probably. I'll use the big one.
How much health does she have? Yeah, she has 115, so yeah.
Right into the water.
One of the problems is you're clustering all of our characters together.
Yeah, I could move her elsewhere.
No, it's okay. You've already moved now, so it'll probably be better for you to make an attack. Because both me and Snow are going to get a turn on it before Wendi-go does. But it's very important not to cluster around someone who can so obviously do a lot of area of effect damage.
Yeah, makes total sense. Completely missed.
Okay, my turn. Rightio. Now then, I can't do a lot from where I am. I mean, I can still try to put down explosions underneath it, but there's really no point. So, instead, I am going to go for... I'm going to try and get silent. And I'm also going to equip a pretty beastly shield. I do have Constitution +1 from Encourage. How long until Encourage wears off? When can you Encourage again?
2 turns. Oh, sorry. Encourage another 5 turns. And it sets Encourage for 3 turns.
Yeah, I can't equip that shield then for now. I need to get my Constitution up by 1 point. Alright, I'll equip the other shield for now then. There we go. So I've got the shield up ability. I am going to use that straight away. It'll take me 2 to bring up my mad... Well, actually, alternatively... You know what? Sure. I'm going to drop her right next to our characters down there. Oh, damn it. It did do a little bit of damage on our characters, but didn't take away their full armor, I don't think.
That's okay.
That's fine. She's right next to Beast now. I'd recommend Snow try to move away a little bit so that she can attack again. She has no physical armor now, so anything that is resisted by physical will now attack her.
Could move up onto that little rock in front and still get a shot.
Sure.
It's good to have height for shooting at people.
Mm-hmm.
I could try and knock her down.
Yeah, sure. Oh, perfect. She's going to miss her next turn then. That is actually pretty good. Right. Well, in that case... that's probably blocked by physical armor. Oh, actually, Blinding Radiance. I'm not sure what protects from Blinding Radiance, but I'm going to cast it. This will likely not hurt her. Ah, yeah, it is blocked by magic armor. That's a bit of a pain in the bum, but okay.
Worth knowing.
Yeah, we'll just go for a couple of regular attacks then in that case.
Poor Incarnate. Tries his best.
I know. Right, okay. Beast is going to be able to knock her down on the next turn. Her armor is regenerating, which is quite impressive.
Right, I can do a hail strike on her, but that's going to be magic again.
Remember, you've got a bunch of equipment in your inventory. I assume you gave her like a bow and stuff so she could do physical armor.
I could equip a bow.
There is no point in us attacking her with magic right now. There's just not.
Just shoot her with a bow there.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
That's all I can do.
That's fine. Right. I am going to... Well, she's going to be knocked down on this turn, so it doesn't matter too much. Oh, actually, you know what I can do? Oh, this is going to be glorious. Well, you know what I'm going to do.
Chicken!
Yeah, that is exactly what I'm going to do. Though, I am going to examine her first. Flanked, permanent, dodge is reduced. Wet, she has... Intelligence of 90. Wow, her stats are good. Constitution of 16, memory of 17. She's pyrokinetic 3, necromancer 3, and perseverance 1.
To be fair though, she's balanced to fight a party of like 4 people, so...
Restores physical armor after knocked down or petrified. Yeah, that makes sense. She also has poison resistance of 200. She's undead.
Ho ho ho.
Yeah, she's... oh, yeah, it says down here, talents undead, and then savage, sortilege. Gives all magical skills a critical chance equal... Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Well, chicken, to you. Best skill
Undead can still
in
be
the game.
chickens.
At this rate, if she tries to get out of there, she's going to be messed up. Right, I could use Flurry, but I think we'll just go with Battle Stomp and knock it down. Or I can
Basic
Tetrify
physical
her.
attacks,
Oh, well, actually, that'll be resisted by magical. Yeah, I'll just use Battle Stomp. There we go.
Nice.
I should have noticed that earlier, actually, because she is healing. Yeah, let's go for this.
Aren't the only ones looking
And there we
for
are.
me. Who is it? And why?
I have no idea. But we just got to level up. Fantastic.
Woot.
I massively approve. Let's go ahead and use our bedrolls. Just to remove all effects. I'm going to loot her and find out what she's got. Oh my lord, so much. Some gold, sending that to Losa. She's got Fane's Mask of the Shapeshifter. She's also got a small flame rune. A magical dwarven... oh, this is amazing. Unidentified boots. Unidentified amulet. Okay, I'm going to grab all of this. And yes, there is a secret door behind us.
Letters or anything like that?
No, actually, which I was kind of surprised by. I was really expecting there to be more.
Hey, lizard dig!
Yeah, go for it.
The skeleton has a Winter Blast skill book, which is a Hydrosophist one.
Okay.
And 154 gold.
I've got it.
Nothing.
Apparently my mushroom is not going to go into my backpack. Oh, yes, it will. It's already in there, in fact.
It's funny like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is weird sometimes. The way I found to get out of that is if you make something a ways, it'll pull it out of the backpack. Right, okay. So you've got a skill book for... what was it?
A Hydrosophist one for Winter Blast or something.
Okay, what's that?
Sets filled for 2 turns. Damage is based on your level and receives bonus from intelligence. 25 to 27 water damage.
Sounds like a good one for Losa. She's a Hydrosophist. I mean, Beast also is, but not a lot now.
Yeah, I can give her, as she levels, I can give her another Hydrosophist level, and then she can take that one.
We've got a tier 1 rune, a small flame rune carved from wood, bark, and tree, born of fire, blazing heat, fueled by oil, dark and raw. This rune of flame from ashes draws. Okay, this is an interesting one. I'm not sure how we use runes. I wonder if
a crafting thing, or are they?
Yeah, I imagine we combine it onto something. We have got Fane's helmet. Do you want this, or shall I have it?
Bane's helmet.
It's only going to be useful to undead. It basically lets us change our appearance, so we don't have to have a hood.
No, I don't want that. No.
Okay, I'll pop it into my backpack full of interesting things. You may notice that I've got the most important things on my hotbar there. That is the number of cups of tea I've got and the number of golden spoons I have. Clearly, the most important of all things.
You couldn't stir your tea without a golden
Indeed.
spoon.
Oh, I have to just equip it. And then I can change my form into whatever I want. You know what? I actually don't particularly care for it. Interesting, though. Interesting effects. It's apparently some sort of polymorph skill, but nah. I think I prefer my helmet, honestly.
I think if you were going into a particular situation where you needed to be a particular race, it would be useful.
Yeah. But we've got a good assortment of races, I think.
We do.
So let me remove that off my hotbar. Right, okay, so the other things we've got a magical dwarven dagger. 11 to 12 physical, set silence for 1 turn, 10% chance to succeed. Level 5, named for the delivery from suffering offered by Caltry nuns. A mercy giver, daggers can also be used for far more nefarious purposes. Well, I've got 3 good daggers now. This is actually pretty cool. And this is another one that sets silence for 1 turn. I'm going to give that one to... Well, does anyone want it? It requires finesse 11.
I'm not
Is
sure.
Snow ever going to be in a melee kind of thing?
She's very much stuck to her bow, I think.
Okay. Well, I'll hand this to Beast then, because he does dual wield, and I can just get him a point in finesse, and that would... I mean, it makes sense that a magical dwarven dagger would be wielded by a dwarf.
By the dwarf, yeah.
But it gives silence for 1 turn. That would be really nice.
Good against casters, I imagine.
Now, there are also unidentified boots. I'm going to identify it using up one of my glasses. Hiking boots. 6 magic armor, 9 physical armor, plus 10% fire resistance, and plus 3% dodging. What boots does Snow have?
Okay, so Snow has mage sandals, which are 10 magic armor, 3 physical armor, plus 1 for sneaking. However, Losa only has boots that are 3 physical armor right now.
Yeah, Bran has ones that are 2 physical armor. Let me have a look at his swords muted leader inside.
Does Bran have 11 finesse?
Yeah. That's how he can
there's
wield the
these leather
daggers.
shoes, 3 magic armor, 5 physical armor that Bran can have.
It might be more useful for Bran to have the... Well, actually, no, dodging is for anyone, isn't it?
Oh, the hiking boots are finesse 11 as well. That's
Yeah.
a shame.
Because Bran doesn't have any suffering on fire-based damage. So yeah, I'll pass these on to Losa then. If you pass on the boots that Losa has to, or whomever has.
Yeah, I already sent you both the boots.
Thank you very much. There we go. Right, I've sent the boots on to Losa.
I might have to get her a point of finesse because.
Oh, does she not have it?
No.
Oh, those boots would be more useful for me until she has a point of finesse then.
Okay.
Sorry, I misunderstood. Sure, I'll keep those on me. And an unidentified amulet, which is only useful for me right now, but 1 constitution, 1 retribution. 13 magic armor, though. The constitution would be especially... Like, the intelligence is useful for Bran simply because it lets him do more with his spells. But, for example, the plus 10% poison resistance isn't useful for Bran right now.
Yeah.
Because he's already got such high poison resistance anyway. So, yeah, I'll take that because that means that instead of this wooden Taj, he can equip the Magister's Shield, which is much more potent. We'll go ahead and equip this for now. There we are. That's actually a pretty nice set of gear there.
We're getting some good upgrades now on our gear. It's pretty awesome, actually.
I'm not sure what we're going to be doing with the Chloroform skill book, because I don't think anyone has Scoundrel, do they?
Does Snow have Scoundrel?
I'm not sure. If she does, then I can pass this on.
She doesn't know.
Beast doesn't either. Okay, I'll just hold on to it until someone picks up Scoundrel then. That seems reasonable.
mean, Scoundrel seems like something Snow might pick up, but I don't know if we'll be spreading her skills a bit thin.
That's the thing with this, is there's so many skills to spread. On that note, we got a level up, so shall we take that?
We're going to take it, yes. And welcome back from our character leveling session. So, do you mind if I go first, Aavak? I'll explain
No, by all means. Go ahead.
Lovely. So, I've taken another hydrosophist, that's a hard word to say, level with Losa, and I have also given her a point of finesse so that she can equip some boots that I really wanted her to equip, and given her an extra point of intelligence. And with the extra, well, actually, not even with the extra hydrosophist, she had enough anyway, but I have equipped this Winter Blast spell, so she can start using that from now on, the one that we just picked up.
That sets chilled, doesn't it?
It does. It sets chilled for 2 turns.
That'll actually be really good.
Succeeds.
Yeah.
I think it'll probably be blocked by magic armor, though.
But if you do it when someone is wet, which she can already do, I think it freezes them. Doesn't just chill them.
Yeah, which is pretty useful. So Snow has got an extra point of finesse. Basically, the idea with Snow is I'm going more towards the hunter path because I feel that there's too much magic in the party at the moment, and I'd like to sort of even that out by having Snow. She's quite balanced. She does some physical and some magic, but I'd like her to have a bit more physical. So she's got some more finesse so that she can do a little bit more damage with her bow, and I've also given her an extra point in huntsman.
Okay. Did you give Losa an extra point in finesse as well, so she could equip those boots? Was that
yes,
right?
I mentioned that.
Nah, sorry, I missed. For Bran actually had a lot of points to spend. I got a point in memory, I got a point in constitution, and a point in intelligence. Now, the constitution is just so that if I take this amulet off, I can still hold on to this shield, which requires 11 constitution. The memory is because I got him the second point in politics. There's no way that I cannot say no to being able to fly. Absolutely not. But that does mean that Bran now has even more spells, which is actually pretty cool. Beast took a point in Necromancer, and as a result was able to learn the skill Raining Blood, which is resisted by physical armor, not magical. It'll set bleeding for 2 turns on enemies. It'll douse fire surfaces and create blood surfaces on the ground. So this will be especially good because Bran can cast a spell which allows anyone who stood on a blood surface to heal. So that's another way that Bran can heal people. Not to mention, now Beast gets a little bit of healing when he does damage as well. But also, this will synergize well if we're fighting someone such as Wendi-go, who has very high magic armor.
Yeah.
Shelab is going to be able to cast her Incarnate and on blood instead, which is a more warfare-focused Incarnate, so does physical damage instead of magic damage. I'm not even sure what a blood totem does. Does it actually attack someone or heal them? I'm not really sure, but it'll be interesting to find out, if nothing else.
Yes, definitely.
Bran took a few points in, I think it was intelligence and 1 in finesse, so that Beast can equip the magical dwarven daggers if he wants to. Right now, again, because of the same flaw that Shelab saw, I've made it so that both Bran and Beast can go heavy combat if they want to. Yeah. Bran has 2 fairly good daggers. I mean, they're not amazing. Or he can just go dual-wielding wands if the situation seems fair for it. But with the shields, we've actually got quite a lot of armor now. Bran has 52 physical and 59 magical. Beast has 64 physical and 27 magical. Snow has 24 physical and 45 magical. And Losa has 45 physical and 42 magical because she is equipped a wand. Yeah, we should be a lot better. Also, next time I need to remember to have Beast pop on his Tyrant Stride. Well, maybe. It depends on the situation, but that's a massive 20 additional physical armor. It'll slow him down, give him more constitution so he'll have more health.
Is that the cursed one?
Yes. He kind of keeps hold of it for emergencies, but I should have really had him equip that, honestly. I did equip the Millstone rather than Sahila's Crest, which means that I'm down 1 intelligence point and Lucky Charm is gone. Womp womp. Bit of a shame, that one.
Good for
It
10
was
minutes.
good, actually, yeah. Yeah, as you say, it was good for 10 minutes. But with that, I think it's time for us to continue on. I'm a little bit sad that Wendi-go is dead, frankly. I don't think she hated us because we were undead, though.
I think I must have said something wrong, but I don't know what.
Well, no, things have changed since the early access. Either way, though, I mean, she may have had a different role initially, but that's changed since early access. So there might have been an unavoidable battle. She clearly did hate us, and quite a lot of people, actually, since she killed almost everyone we know, or tried to kill everyone.
For using Source, maybe, for just the fact we can still...
That is possible, yes. That is very possible, in fact. Anything down here? This doesn't look like... The Hollow Marshes, apparently, we're in them. Hello, Hollow Marshes. I am in you.
There's hidden treasure down here, it says, on the map, look.
Does it? Oh, so it does.
Yeah. Maybe across there.
We should be able to. We can move across these little areas.
What's this? I found something.
There you are. Go forth. Use your crazy diggers.
I have the best hands in this game.
You do. You can pick locks. You can dig. What have we got?
It has a medium healing potion, a frost rune, the crafting Bible part 3, and 62 gold in it.
Ooh, read the crafting Bible and possibly give the healing potion to Losa.
Yeah.
Actually, could you poison a healing potion and give it to Bran? He currently has none.
There's no poison.
I know, he had to use some in the last battle. I was quite distressed.
So I don't actually know how to use this talent. I've got a combine with option. Would that maybe be?
Combine it with the talon and it'll poison it.
Combine it with that. There we go. That's a nice big poison bottle for Bran then.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Okay, so I was reading this Bible, wasn't I? This Crafter's Bible Part 3. So, this veritable tome of knowledge teaches you a plethora of handy adventuring recipes.
We just gained 11
new recipes.
That was kind of crazy. We can make Fortify Scroll, Rain Scroll, Resurrection Scroll from Water and Life Essence. Wow. Searing Daggers Scroll. Teleportation Scroll. My lord. So many things. Fire Arrowhead. Fire Arrow. Okay. Not too many in regard... Oh, okay. Dozens of different potions. I think we actually knew most of those, though. Oh, my lord. Okay, they were mostly weapons, I think. We've now got so many different things we can make. Crossbows. We can actually proper make a crossbow. Or actually, we can at least restring one. Big tongs roped together. What?
Yep.
Someone's just walloping people with tongs. I like it, actually. That's pretty funny.
I like that.
Okay, well, you know, that's not terrible. Not terrible at all. Still, the grimoire was the really nice part there. Okay, one thing I just realized, though. Let me see. I'm going to see how this polymorph works, because I haven't actually tried.
So zoom in on you. That's Losa, that's not you.
I have legitimately got wings.
Wow. Just walk a bit, just so I can see you flying.
Oh, I actually... flying is kind of like a teleport ability. I just move around. This is amazing.
You can avoid surfaces, so you can just fly
I can just fly over them. You know what, though? That
really?
means... I mean, it's probably not as useful. It probably doesn't have as many really good uses there, but it does mean I no longer need the gloves of teleportation. Has anyone got any... have you got gloves that you're not using? Or would you like the gloves of teleportation? They require intelligence 10. They're only 4 magic armor and 1 physical armor, so they're not particularly strong, but we should keep these. They're always going to be useful.
You should keep them, but not... I don't think it would bring down my stats if I wore them.
Okay. Well, in that case, Do you have any gloves that you're not using?
I don't think... Oh, I've got slimy mitts, which are 3 physical armor.
What about the pigskin gloves that Snow has? 3 magical and 5 physical.
Oh, yes. I was looking at Lotus's inventory first, sorry. Yeah, you can have those back.
That would be good. There we are. We no longer got that ability, but that's fine for now, I would say. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot.
I love the fact you didn't even plan to be a polymorph, and the game is like slowly turning you into one.
The game is gradually making me the best polymorph ever. Just because I'm eating people as well. See? All these people, prejudice against cannibals. Look at the amazing things you can do when you eat people. It's amazing. This is why I always have cannibals.
About making...
I know.
Skills.
Learning things from people is great. Fish bones. Grab all of these. Let me just make sure all of this random gubbins is going into the crafting inventory. Oh, that one needs to go in there as well.
Boat over there.
Is there? Where? Oh, so there it is.
Right in front of us.
So there it is. I wonder if I can get onto
like
that
we
boat.
can get to it though.
Oh, I don't know. I can fly. Let me see if I can get over there. Okay, let's see. Can I fly over there? No. The other thing is, there's a place over here that seems to be made mostly of death, actually. I kind of want to be up there.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of electricity going on inside. Is there some way that we can stop that, I wonder?
I don't seem to even be able to get inside, honestly.
Let me see if I can polymorph my way up there, perhaps. Either that, or what could we do to stop it?
Oh, look, there's a climby bit on the outside. There's vines.
Can we reach it, though? Because the thing is, we don't want to necessarily go in there if it's going to mess us up. Actually, can I make that a... No.
Could we cast rain on it? Would that maybe stop the steam of it?
I'm not sure if it would, but let me see if I can cast blood in there. Has that done much?
No. Try rain. Try hail.
Sure, go for it if you want. I mean, it's all bloody in there now, but...
Rain is doing a little bit. It's made it wet.
Yeah, but
The
I'm not
Renzo
sure.
and Maria.
Yeah. I want to get in there, but it's going to hurt. But that being said, I've got 58 magical armor. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I can't reach. I'm not going to be seeing what I can do. As it happens, no can get in.
Well, I picked up a rope earlier. Would that maybe help?
Ooh, that might be useful, yeah.
Picked it up by the dock when we went back to see the...
I can
boy.
fly in there, actually. Path is interrupted. Oh, my path is interrupted, maybe. But can I equip those gloves? Let me have a quick look, because if I can, I might be able to teleport Bran up there.
Oh, that's a point, yeah.
Actually, I can teleport the things in there out. Which might be a little bit better. Yeah, I can. Okay. There we go. You go ahead and have a look. Oh, actually, should I have Bran equip his lucky amulet first? Too late.
Oh, sorry,
That's
I looked
okay.
in too late.
My fault. Should have said it first. What was in there?
Murky gloves for physical armor.
Okay. And teleported up again. It's interesting that I can teleport things from in there that I cannot see. There's lots of things, though. It might be a lot easier if I just teleport Bran in there. It's going to hurt him, but he should be able to get in and get out without too much issue. Wow, a lot of EXP there. Okay, let's open these up. A little bit of money. Some milk. Wow, okay. Just found, I think, the next set item for... Oh my lord, we're finding loads of things in here. My goodness. That's legitimately amazing. Is there anything else? I don't... Oh, knockdown arrowhead. Static cloud arrow. I think that's it, actually. Okay, I'm getting that. Oof. I found some amazing stuff in there.
I don't blame you for getting out though. Yeah, that sounds really
I was
good.
taking a lot of damage. Right, first and foremost, all the go to Losa. I'll send the milk to Losa as well, actually. The knockdown arrowhead to Snow. The static cloud arrowhead to Snow. Got a medium strength potion. Would you be right if I gave that to Beast? Cool.
Yeah.
Let's give that to Beast. Make sure Beast
Makes sense.
doesn't need to have it on his hotbar, honestly. He's got everything there. Beast can also equip his proper gloves again. Right, we actually got some really nice things out of that. How many... I've got enough identifying glasses to identify everything. Okay,
Oh,
well,
cool.
first and foremost, we've got the tracks of the Tyrant. These boots are fortified with steel toes, somewhat rusted now, from Baracus Rex. Burial at sea, under the hands of source hunters. Plus 0.25 movement, plus 1 sneaking, and air resistance. I'm going to give those
Was
to
there any
Beast.
story about Lorenzo and Maria?
No, not that I could see. It may be something we'll encounter in a bit, but I've got chest armor that I'm going to identify. Robes of Knowledge. Plus 25 magic armor, plus 5 physical, and I think you'll like this part. Plus 1 intelligence, plus 1 summoning, and an empty rune slot.
Ooh, I happen to have a rune.
So have I, actually, as well, to give you for this. You've got one that'll give plus 0.25 movement, plus water resistance, and plus damage as water damage. The rune I've got is increased critical, increased fire resistance, and more damage as fire damage. From what I understand with runes, you can just take them. You can take them back out, so you don't need to like make a heavy decision on whether you want to put it in there now. You can just take the rune out later if you get something better.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That chest armor I would recommend you wearing regardless because of the plus 1 to summoning. And intelligence, which is going to make your spells a little more powerful.
So, how do we get this rune in? Just drag it over.
Okay, now
Manage
this is
runes, here
nice.
we are.
I've got battle gauntlets. Now these... do you have 11 strength on Snow?
No.
Okay, no worries then. This one might not have been too bad for you. It gives plus 1 to thievery, you know, and you're already getting it, but it doesn't actually hurt to spread that around a little bit, I guess. But it gives 4 magic armor, 15 physical armor, and grants the skill restoration.
That's
Just
pretty awesome.
naturally have that skill. So it's better than the gloves Bran has currently got. You know the pigskin gloves? Were they actually better than anything anyone else was wearing?
No.
Okay. 2 and 9. Yeah, that's not better. Okay, well, I guess they're now wares, and I'll pass them on to Losa to sell.
Yep.
Wow, we ended up with a load of new abilities from all of that.
Yeah. No, that was pretty awesome, that little tower. I like that.
I love how much you can do just by exploring in this game. And skills from items, they're free. I don't need a memory slot for it, which is actually pretty amazing.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome.
So, my lord, though, Bran has got so many skills. Mostly from eating people. Elves are great.
Skills from eating people.
Yep. Elves are truly great. I'm going to pass my small flame rune on to Snow because you're the only one with anything that can actually have a rune in it.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. Right. Are you using the Mental's Mantle now?
No.
I would hand it over either to Losa, if she can use it, if it's better than what she's got.
Can, yes.
Then definitely hand it over.
Yeah, it's better for her magic armor.
Then go for it, I think. Because she's got some of the lowest armor overall.
Oh, her armor gives her +1 hydrophos.
Oh, okay. Well, you can hand her over to Beast then, I think.
Yeah, maybe Beast would.
Yeah, because he's got 3 magic armor and 17 physical. Well, I mean, it would drop his physical, but his physical is already so high and his magic is only 27. It's kind of, 6 of one and half a dozen the other.
Yeah.
Really. It would balance him more. So he's now 51-42 rather than 64-27. The sewn scale can be...
Is good.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'll pass that on to Lucia as well then. Well, actually... the +1 Geomancer is quite nice. But I don't think I've actually got any spells that required that. No, could you pass back that armor I just sent her, the sewn scale armor? Sorry about that. Could you pass it to Bran?
I'm not seeing it. You passed it to Losa, yeah?
Yeah.
You can see a robe.
Sewn scale armor. It's not. It's wear. So it'll be the last one in your inventory.
Sorry, I didn't realise you'd marked it as a wear, and I was completely disregarding.
I tend to before I pass anything on.
Yeah, send that back to Bran.
There we go. I mean, I'll miss the Geomancer part, but it's not actually that important, honestly. I'll send that to Lucia. And if you pass me the book, I can put it into Beast's bag of books.
Beast's bag of books.
Marvelous piece of it. Crafting Bible Part 3. Beautiful. As you can see, I have been trying to be a little bit more organised with all of the books. So
this image of like Beast pulling this massive bag of books along.
It is actually huge.
Well, I was watching Star Trek DS9 recently, and there was this like episode where Quark was trying to, I think he was fighting for his life, and he had to bring his box of gold pressed latinum with him, and he was like, don't drag it along. That's what I'm imagining.
I'm going to equip these boots on Beast and see what they do.
It's been cursed.
Oh, he's been cursed twice.
Yeah, I don't actually see what it's doing though. I think it's just dropped his... Yeah, it's crippled him, actually. So, unfortunate, but there we are. And if I equip
Do you think if he gets all the pieces, it'll uncripple him? Or will he just get
He's now crippled and slowed. He's so slow now. He can't actually move. He literally can't move because he's crippled. But he's crazy defended. But yeah, those are not things that we're going to be using for some time. I actually need to get him some proper pants then, because he hasn't got anything worth mentioning in terms of his pants. We need to get him some proper leg armor.
Yeah, I think because that merchant had all like gloves and boots and chest armor and things. No pants.
Okay. Well, sorry everyone. This has been a bit of an inventory-heavy episode. We'll probably cut out the majority of it, except for the story stuff, because that was actually pretty cool finding all of that. And our characters are getting crazy powerful now. All of the skills they have. It's getting actually really, really cool. But in the next episode, we're going to actually pop into the Hollow Marshes proper and see what there is to see. Hope you enjoyed this episode, though, and will be joining us for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.
And keep being awesome.